A memorial is growing at the spot where an ICE agent shot and killed Renee Good last week. Local officials say they're getting tips and evidence for their own investigation of the shooting. Caroline Cummings has more on where that stands. Caroline?
Moriarty tells me that her office has received, quote, a substantial amount of information to that portal, which it launched on Friday, though when I pressed her for more details, she declined to give a definitive number of tips, citing an ongoing case. Other state leaders have suggested that not having access to all of the FBI evidence would impede a state investigation and could impact the state's ability to make any decision on whether or not to file charges in this case. But Moriarty hasn't shut the door on that possibility if that's where the evidence leads.
In the immediate aftermath of the shooting death of Renee Good by an ICE agent last week, the State Bureau of Criminal Apprehension said it was to do a joint investigation with the FBI before they say that abruptly changed.
Unless we do that thorough investigation, unless we have access to all of that evidence, unless we have access to the agents that were involved in that, to any witnesses, without any of that, we would not be able to put together a quality investigation for any prosecutor.
It prompted calls for the federal government to reverse course, including from Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty, who is moving forward with gathering what information she can.
We've received substantial information through the portal, and so our job now is to go through that and see what might be helpful.
CBS cameras spotted BCA agents at the scene on Monday. An agency spokesperson said that's related to their work helping the county attorney's office in its efforts seeking video evidence and other data from the public in order to preserve it, not because they're going forward with their own investigation. The FBI has access to Good's car and other scene evidence that the state does not have.
And if you were to weigh everything that you've collected on your own through this portal without having that kind of link there, it makes it more difficult, does it not?
I'm not at this point willing to say that's a setback. Would I like to have that information? Absolutely. Would I like to have that information in every case we have? Absolutely. Will that make a difference in this case? I don't yet know.
Moriarty has made clear that the state does have jurisdiction to file charges if it should choose to. That wouldn't stop the feds from considering their own charges, too, if they wanted. She used the case against Vance Belter, the man accused of murdering former House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark last summer, as an example. There are dual prosecutions playing out right now in that case, Frank.
Interesting. All right, Caroline, thank you.